Let's go to let's go. Duh, duh.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Shit, somebody already told that it's up. If you go to that red zone tab on this score, it's definitely right there.
That leads to a 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Straight drift action, huh? Slow.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
16 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground game here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's tackled it.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus.
He must have known I was going to try to fake it.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Yeah, we've got some movement up front. If that's on the offense, that might push him out of field goal range.
Yeah, that's my partner. He know I ain't trying to punt. I ain't trying to
now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
I missed. Fuck!
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but then it ended up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hit.
I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
4th down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And where will this be
terrible
spotted?
kick. God,
the side
dang.
judge says it went out just across midfield.
7-yard line.
An update from Buffalo. The Dolphins, they're out to an early lead over the Bills. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus-yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Why would you do that, D-Hop? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not even to his fault. That's not even to his fault. That's crazy.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there.
Off the secure, too? That's crazy, D-Hop.
Defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. And got his man complete. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Complete.
Will Fuller, 77 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
I don't know where it's at.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, Wentz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Let's go, man. Good talking.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play try last time, the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Baltimore.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down
my dog.
before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down.
Yeah.
Broncos.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got the tight end, Bennett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
To 7.
Oh.
Now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Derek Barnett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, but I was going to have the tight end front side corner. Backside is
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh my God!
And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Who is that?
Bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Who the fuck is
that?
that?
His second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about
That's a bad pass,
it. His coaching staff will be emphatic
Still
about
don't know
he
who the
shouldn't have
fuck
thrown
that
that
was.
ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're well past midfield.
No, I ain't thought he came. I seen him, but I didn't think he came down.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 6 yards left on second down. From the gun, it's Wentz.
What the fuck, man?
To the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup.
You gonna stand there? That's Ramsey too, man. You gonna stand there, catch the pick.
They're utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it.
What the fuck?
Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Can't even give
This
a water.
defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On second and 11 now. Wentz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Fumble, bitch.
It's picked up by the Broncos.
Fucking playing with Chris Westry out here, man.
Just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Tua. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Broncos.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
What?
Going to be intercepted for the
Oh
third
my
time.
God, boy.
Picked off near the 42.
This shit's been unbelievable, bro.
Touchdown, Eagles. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6
I got him by 5 yards beat. What are y'all saying?
Make plays like that.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Taking another sip.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Unbelievable. Like I said, I gotta start fucking throwing 10-yard fucking routes. Cause all niggas do is play cover 3, cover 4, cover 7, cover 12.
Their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leaders.
And that's caught.
D-Hop! Fucking tour, man.
Home for a Broncos score. DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away.
Tour, nigga, that wasn't D.I., that was Tour. Put respect on my man name.
His kick is.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that.
Put respect on my man Tour name.
75 yards and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense
fucking
that
.com.
was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they
He ain't have to go for it or not. All he had to do was catch it. Run out there and catch it. That's Tour. What you talking about? He ain't mossed nobody to nothing. I started to fucking X catch it, but I was like, oh, that's a dime. I ain't gonna count.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Sanders has it over the middle. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
That nigga not even faster than Westry, bro. Like, that's bull. That shit is
That's
cap.
a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of points.
My fastest DB, Westry, like, what?
It's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of
That's what I'm trying to figure out with who. A nigga named Benson.
They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back
What,
after they'd been tied.
Trying to tell you this game don't like me for real. What? Every day I got to fight for my rights. Every day, bro.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that really trusts to take care of the ball?
I forgot which one it was.
I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
But
off of play action. Tagovailoa. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Two and now on first down.
Let's go, man. Good play call, coach.
Denver. DeAndre Hopkins with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying.
Fucking play call, man.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
82.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower, but now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Wentz. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively.
Like, where's my blitz, man?
And maybe slow down
Sending
the
7 people for what?
Anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going
That's why
your way.
why am I
Maybe
blitzing?
some change-ups you might expect.
When I don't blitz, niggas got 30
You
fucking
like what your
years.
game plan showing you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Another run with Sanders. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do?
Good catch, nigga.
Find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. A good pickup there at 22.
22
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Fletcher Cox.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Now they go screen. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Steps away to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Let's go!
The Broncos get there and take him down. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Dial that shit up, coach.
As it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was
How did I
going
push
to be.
the
How
wrong
about the defender
button,
turning into an offensive player as soon as the
man?
ball hits
Fuck.
his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And a it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
That's some stupid ass shit.
21. So they get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the
Dumb
kick is
ass
away.
shit.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will
Just do the
net
dumbest
positive
pick
as he gets
six
past
of
the
my
25
career,
and up to the
bro.
27-yard line.
The Broncos
The
take over
dumbest.
first and 10 at their own 27.
Nigga ran come in, I had everybody open, but I switched the play. So Square's not on the left side, he's on the right. I threw it right into everybody.
They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are.
And I had everybody open for touchdown.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Buying time to his left. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. The Dolphins continuing to add on. They are really rolling. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wentz now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
This nigga don't throw down the field at all, bro.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wentz. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. 3 yards to the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 7.
What the?
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get him the 4th down.
Man.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly.
Man, this game is some bullshit, Mo.
I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision.
Fuck out of here, dog.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
What? Man, I don't even want to win this game no more, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? That was clear user pick 6. Like,
that won't beat us.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
that's fucking crazy, bro.
He should have stayed in the end zone.
That should just piss me the fuck off, bro.
To the 14-yard line.
Look, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the
don't
20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with a
I ain't playing no more games tonight.
they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
28-yard.
That's good for 28 yards.
Denver.
Play action. Now it's Tua. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Tua to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Broncos on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. On play action, here's Tua. The job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big third down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here.
They love Darius Slay, I see.
They have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be up. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now he's forced out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers.
And I missed that again.
The kick by
I was about to say, bro. God, dang, I don't want to win at
point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take
a critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught.
Touchdown, D-Hop.
He is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
DeAndre Hopkins.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
31.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's going to float this one deep right
Ramsey.
side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Logan, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
46-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going deep for Hopkins.
D-Hop.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. DeAndre Hopkins.
Motherfucking
53 yards. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. And the ball's knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Watch out, little nigga.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on. And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
The opportunity squashed. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And he's got it. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to 4th and goal. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as he'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
Goal.
Gonna get in the zone and see if it
Here
works.
we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They're running with Gurley, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Tom Gurley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Way to fight, y'all. Way to fight.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 5. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball
put him on the bus.
I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right.
And this is intercepted.
It should be 6 from my triple.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Will Fuller with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Sacked by Isaiah Simmons.
One final try now for Wentz. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season.
5-0.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville.
They said they be doing me so dirty.